St. Lucie County Probate Court, an overview. Hi, I'm Darren Findling of the Probate Pro, and we're going to cover the ins and outs of the St. Lucie County Probate Court. Let's get right at it. The St. Lucie County Probate Court is located at 201 South Indian River Drive on the second floor of the building in Fort Pierce, Florida. As you can see from the very unique architecture of this building and the map, it's a prominent building located in Fort Pierce, easy to find, lots of parking around the building. As with any courthouse, we suggest that you leave your house early, take your time getting your way to the courthouse, find a parking space, make your way into the courthouse, and then take a deep breath. We recognize that probate-related issues are often stress-induced and filled with a lot of emotion. So give yourself plenty of time to get to the courthouse and then take a deep breath. The St. Lucie County Probate Court is, of course, a secured facility. Most people understand what they can bring in through a metal detector and what's prohibited, but there are some items that may not be so obvious. Those aerosol sprays for breath or body sprays are prohibited, as well as any outside food or alcohol, anything flammable like a match or a lighter, as well as recording devices. And the most commonly forgotten item are those little things often found on your keychain, nail clippers, or little Swiss Army style knives. Prohibited items. So make sure you check your purse, check your pockets before you leave your car, because it's really frustrating when you get into the building only to learn that you have to turn around and return those items back to your car. The St. Lucie County Probate Court is, of course, a probate court that handles probate-related issues. That would include deceased probate estates, trusts, guardianships, as well as substance abuse and mental health-related issues. The St. Lucie County Probate Court is fortunate to have an experienced judge handling the probate court docket. The St. Lucie County Probate Court maintains a really nice website that allows you to gain access to some really valuable information from the comfort of your home in front of your computer screen. I've highlighted here specifically the homepage for stlucieclerk.com, the clerk that allows you as your starting point for all of this paperwork and information that you may be interested in getting your hands on. So for example, information relating to court forms, information on frequently asked questions about probate-related issues, as well as searching for court dates and the court docket can be found from this particular homepage. So I've highlighted in the form of the red rectangles as well as the yellow arrows some of the relevant features of this particular website. Let's dig a little deeper and explore the website. Here we're searching the court case search to allow you to search for a particular case. By clicking on that search case button, it will take you to a search parameter page. This is a little bit of a clunky, awkward page, but nonetheless it works. In this particular case, I used a generic name, John Smith, done by using the last name, comma, first name, and then they make you do a little math problem to make sure that you're not a robot. Here, 32 plus 8, hopefully I've answered right, it's 40, and I've clicked the search button. You can also search by other search parameters, such as when the file was opened and closed, and in this particular case, I actually narrowed the search for probate-related files. That is that yellow arrow. It's obscured by the date calendar that popped up, but I've searched for John Smith and any probate-related files. From here, it takes me to the search results page in which there are lots of John Smiths that come up. In this particular case, I highlighted one, and you can click the hyperlink, which are the blue referenced thing, to go deeper into the court file itself. Here, that click takes me to the docket page in which it tells you all sorts of information, the name of the judge, whether the file is open or closed, the file type. The section below identifies the parties that are related to the estate or the interested parties, and then below any events that are currently scheduled on the docket, and even below that, the docketed information. And what we mean by that are the things that have been filed within the probate court file. So really valuable information that you can obtain from your computer screen rather than going down to the probate court and opening up a physical file to leaf through it. This page is for court forms. And if you remember at the beginning of this particular slide, I showed you the home page. You click the court form page and all the different types of forms that are available by PDF are displayed here. In this particular case, the probate and guardianship forms that are available are displayed here. You can click them and then review the forms, gather all the relevant information relating to that form, because often those pieces of information may not be at your fingertips. So it gives you a chance to really review them in advance. This page are frequently asked questions, some of the basics of guardianship, of probate, so you can have a real basic understanding of what these terms mean. I've highlighted with the yellow arrow at the bottom some of the frequently asked questions if you don't even understand the ABCs of these particular issues. The St. Lucie County Probate Court filing fees are displayed here. These are set, and the most commonly asked questions relate to the opening of an estate as well as a guardianship file. But this doesn't tell the whole story. This is just the initial filing fee to open up the probate estate. To understand the other expenses relating to the probate, including any filing fees through the probate process, as well as any legal fees, we strongly urge you to contact the probate court and speak to your probate lawyer. The state of Florida and St. Lucie County maintain statistics that show the number of filings that have occurred in any year. This particular graph shows that from fiscal year 2009 to fiscal year 2019, the filings that have occurred statewide have increased pretty dramatically. As you can see from the dark blue trend line, there were about 98,000 case filings in 2009 and over 133,000 in fiscal year 2019, the last year that the information was published. Also, represented by the magenta line, you'll see that the dispositions or conclusions of these files have followed suit also, and about 128,000 in fiscal year 2019. So the court system is busy, filled with lots of probate-related matters, and year after year, there has been a steady growth. This particular table reflects the file types within the state based on particular case types. And as you can see, a little over 59,000 probate-related matters, 940 trust filings, and a little less than 8,000 guardianship files. This graph shows the filings based by file type. 49% are probate-related matters, commitment acts, mental health-related issues, 44%, and guardianships represent a little less than 6%. This graph dispels a common misconception. Often people believe that their matter will resolve in a really dramatic trial in front of a jury, when in fact, most matters don't end that way at all. It's not like television or in the movies. 43.6% of them are disposed of before the hearing. 46.7% are disposed of by a judge with no trial. And a little less than 4% are disposed of by a non-jury bench or judge trial. So it's not like the movies. Many of these matters are resolved either before the hearing or at the first hearing or so without a dramatic conclusion in front of a jury. This particular table is specific to St. Lucie County. As you can see, 1,075 probate-related matters are filed in fiscal year 2019, 93 trust matters, 718 commitment acts, and about 116 guardianships. So a little over 2,000 probate-related files were filed in the county in fiscal year 2019. It is a busy court system. We recommend that you retain and hire a competent, experienced probate lawyer to guide you through the probate process. At the Probate Pro, we're passionate about probate-related issues. If you have questions about the St. Lucie County Probate Court or any probate-related issues, reach us at 1-833-PROBATE or visit us at theprobatepro.com.